Here, the 2013 NBA Finals. Looking at our starting lineups for the Heat, the usual four, and then the fifth starter has been changing quite a bit. Tonight it's Rashard Lewis for the Heat, and for the Spurs, their big lineup, not only featuring Tim Duncan and Parker, but Kawhi Leonard, who will have obviously an enormous role in this series. But they're starting this year's finals on the road. Different than last year, as Chris Bosh's first shot is good.
Very good job by Chris Bosh.
Tony Parker, who's got an ankle injury, makes a nice pass there.
And same as Roy Hibbert, but it's still a tall task to ask your big guy to close out the shooter.
As the ball moves,
the matchups will really dictate lineups. Mario Chalmers out to Bosh, the three-pointer. That's good. And Chris Bosh, who came alive. Leonard poked away by Wade, and James, with one man in pursuit, throws it down easily. And a quick start for Miami. Greg Popovich talked before the game how important Jeff pace is for this team as Duncan gets inside.
Well, against all the great
defenses.
Off the Wade miss, Parker gets in the paint, layup, rolls around and drops in. As good as anybody in the NBA. Leonard on James. Leonard, a wonderful young defender, but has his hands full, obviously, as James hits the jump shot. These are the two best shooting teams in the NBA. That was the case in the regular season and in the playoffs. Green gets it to Duncan. Duncan draws some contact, still gets it to go. That's a turnover San Antonio did the entire game. Nice pass back, and Duncan's foul.
Great court awareness.
Well, Mike, you asked the question about how does he...
Ginobili, who just checked in with Boris Diaw. It's the 12th year that Ginobili on Wade. Ginobili very healthy at this time of year. Nice fake by Wade. Oh, beautiful play from Dwayne Wade. Favor that.
I think it's fair for the teams and the players as Duncan gets a beautiful feed from Ginobili.
Why?
The Lakers in the finals, it's awfully tough when you're the two best teams to beat that other team 3 straight times. That's a tall task.
Ginobili steps back and hits the three. Manu Ginobili. And he couldn't wait to get back to the finals. Wade inside. Ginobili got a piece of it. Wade gets it back. Lewis gets that one to go. It's 3 turnovers for the Heat. Parker, Ginobili for 3.
I think it's really lit a fire, and early on, I think he was even pressing a little too hard. He really wanted to get this thing done, but...
In training camp, Greg Popovich showed his team a tape of that Game 6 as Wade makes a beautiful move again. Said we need to put it behind him. The game for San Antonio, Mills and Cole. 2 guys will get after you. James goes right at Splitter. Layup is good. A 6-0 run from Miami.
Made 9 for 12 from 3 in Game 6 and 7 last year, as Ginobili hits his 3rd 3.
Of a star player, and Manu Ginobili has that edge about him.
Leonard called for the foul. James hits the first. We had a great game in the clincher against OKC. Nice pass, Splitter inside on a bullet feed from Ginobili.
For this Heat defense.
Ginobili fakes out to Mills for 3. It's good. Anderson goes for the steal, and Splitter misses the layup. And a late whistle, but a foul, and Shane Battier knew it. Popovich loves how good he is defensively, rebounding.
In the 2nd round.
And
it's one after another.
Cole puts it up. That's good. And the thing is, since Duncan came here in '97, they have not had a lottery pick since '97.
Leonard trade, to me, with all the other things that have happened as Leonard, as Ray Allen loses pass.
Such an excellent two-way player and still learning. Nice feed, Splitter. Blocked by Anderson. Right to Patty Mills. And Patty Mills has had a nice year.
He played big in the playoffs.
Way to the basket. And a foul as Splitter met him at the rim.
Teams respect each other. And I know the referees, as they're talking today during their pregame, they're talking about how these teams respect.
On how it's refreshing just to go play and think about basketball and not the off-the-court remark.
He wanted to play them again as Bellinelli drives it hard and gets fouled.
Referee an expert.
Well,
ever.
Mark, I thought the refereeing expert was Van Gundy, not Mike.
There's no question. You got to play every possession.
Cole turns it over. Then Danny Green turns it right back. Ray Allen wide open in that right corner. And nails the three-pointer for game one. We've been through so many huge games. Bellinelli gets back a three. First year for Bellinelli in San Antonio. Dunk it up top to Parker. Parker the floater. By the way, a shot from Norris Cole that was originally given a three. They changed to a two. That's why the difference in score coming back from the timeout. Spurs up by 6.
But that's what you need. People at home that's willing to tell you the truth.
Mark Davis called it with the hand on his body for being the voice of the NBA. You're just, you know.
You don't want to go down this way. Bosh for three. Bosh has really made that such a huge part of his game. Wade finds an opening. Nice shot from Wade. It was 5 of 8 from the field that you're so known for. Ginobili the fake and layup. He got hit
for so long. This guy averaged 35 in the finals.
Win games in the finals against the Mavericks. Mark, you bring up a good point.
But they certainly trust each other, and it starts with their star players truly being unselfish.
Parker once again gets it in the paint. He's got 6. Diaw on the drive. Inside to Duncan. Another beautiful setup.
Something we're going to work with. But I love the respect that they have for each other. Incredible amount of respect that they have for each other and each other's team.
Ray Allen again. I don't know if you can tell at home, noticing in the stands, the fans are fanning themselves as Bellinelli knocks down the three. The air conditioning in the building.
Celtics back then when it was just no air conditioning in that place. Just about. I'm not embarrassed about being soft.
I like to have an air-conditioned arena. James drives right at Diaw. Just barrels his way down.
And to stay aggressive, and James is attacking.
LeBron James on this side one-on-one. He's got to see white jerseys in position to help.
Chris Bosh, and then run Bosh off the three-point line.
Well, during the finals last year, James.
But the cushion they played with last year was incredible.
Diaw, nice fake, finds Parker. Parker knocks down a three. He doesn't shoot many threes. He's like Wade.
Be good defense. You live with a contested jumper by Parker off the rotation.
Ahead is James underneath and lays it in. And these teams are not having problems scoring. James is on Duncan. They go over the top. Duncan gets it and finishes. Tim Duncan 5 for 5.
At time, it's out of pick and roll. Unselfish basketball, beautiful.
Bosh. Oh, Bosh throws it down as he blew past Duncan. Parker, the mid-range. Boris Diaw, offensive rebound. Finds Duncan for the layup. Boris Diaw, his third assist.
Quick 2 for 1.
Diaw down low to Duncan, and a foul call as Duncan gets knocked to the ground. From the line in these playoffs, he's had stretches in his career where he's been up that high. He's had
weapons on the offensive end, and you're going to sweat more, and it's going to take some life out of you. So you got to make sure as a coach you monitor guys.
Kawhi Leonard took his time there. Leonard, nice feed to Green. Green misses, but splitter right there.
Always interested if sometimes if the late whistle.
A bad job, because at the end of the day, if it goes in, it's a three-point play. There's a referee. You got to just make the call.
Wade sees an opening, can't get it. Nice follow. Now Wade with 14 points to lead. James fires it ahead. Lewis wide open for three. And Rashard Lewis, his first three-pointer. As a coach, do you maybe substitute a little quickly?
I wouldn't overlook it. I mean, I wouldn't, as Dwayne Wade hits another three.
The temperature affect the players on the floor. And a serious answer to me is, as Parker knocks down another jumper, it depends on you, coach. It's used to air-conditioned gyms and, cold towels.
You obviously don't know the streets of Martinez, California.
James had a nice turnaround. LeBron top to Cole. Norris Cole Diao tips it, still alive. James comes up with it. Fires away and hits the three. LeBron James, his first three-point attempt.
Getting the ball, keeping it alive, and then getting to his spot and knocking down the jump shot.
Duncan banks it in. Tim Duncan, 7 of 8 from the field. Tied up by Diao. Stolen by Mills. Patty Mills tries to get some contact, still lays it in. Wade gets in the paint. Lewis, a good look. That's a three. How about Rashard Lewis?
Be aggressive, whether it be for himself or other guys, but he's looking to make plays out on the floor.
Ginobili knocks it away. Diao tries to save it, but throws it back to Lewis. Lewis' shot is good. Stayed with it. Ginobili off the inbound. And a whistle and a foul as Ginobili goes down hard. Ginobili's numbers, he has been terrific off the bench in just 16 minutes. The Heat really trying to extend out on those three-pointers here in the second half. Ginobili to the basket, a clear lane. Manu Ginobili with 16. He came in the game with James as we're under 3 to play in the third. Ray Allen to the basket. Here's Leonard. Leonard drives. Ball knocked away. James with a head of steam. Feeds Allen for the layup, and the Heat go back up by 2. Sets a screen. Parker looking, throws it behind Leonard. Here comes Allen. Allen pushes off Bellinelli and throws it down. What a finish from Ray Allen. Another turnover. James goes at Green, and Green wraps him up.
I didn't think it was going to have any impact on the game, but I think without question, taking shorter rests, it's thrown rotations.
The Spurs and raised the temperature on that end of the floor. That's been the biggest story. But you're so right. Playing for Riles when he coached me in New York, outstanding.
Parker finds Splitter. Well, there's a high percentage shot. Lead. James for 3. That's good. LeBron James, second three-pointer. He's got 23. And this equals their largest lead of the game. Parker finds Splitter again. Splitter flips it up and in with 7/10 of a second remaining.
I like Pop's answers. At the end of the day, as Bosh knocks down a jump shot, those turnovers had nothing to do.
Bosh now with 12. Splitter not looking to shoot, and then decides there's nobody around who can guard him.
What he's doing, and LeBron James guarding Tony Parker right now.
Splitter again. Nope, they wave it off. It was their last night. Bosh has Green on a big height advantage there, and Bosh able to convert.
Great patience that time.
To the post. They got to throw that ball up to Duncan.
Bosh and one, a three-pointer for Bosh, and a chance at a 4-point play.
That's the remix version of it. It's broke. Simple, right?
In the fourth, Kawhi Leonard. He's had foul trouble much of the night. Gets bumped there. And earlier this year, for the first time since 1984, Duncan finds Parker. Parker, the floater in the paint, is good. Ace it. Parker drives, finds Duncan, takes his time, lays it in, and it's a 2-point game.
And this is when it's good to have Dwayne Wade, who has finished games as he nails that jumper. I mean,
Ginobili picked up by Anderson. Green will try again. Hits a three. Danny Green's first field goal of the game. Back to Green. Diao looking. Green again. Bang! Spurs up by 2. Tired during the course of the game. He looks like he's in a little bit of distress there. Anderson to the basket. Birdman flying to the rim. Good feed to Duncan. Duncan lays it in on a gorgeous bounce pass from Ginobili. Wade to the basket. That won't go. Tipped and taken by Duncan. Ahead to Green. One man to beat. Green goes up and throws it down. Danny Green has come alive here in the fourth quarter. Bosh tied up, 8 to shoot. 5 now on the clock. James crossover move, drives to the rim and finishes.
And hobble up. He's cramping up again, Mike.
Former Celtics are saying, come on, what's a little heat? You're thinking back of the old Boston Garden days. Green, again, Danny Green from downtown. 3.5 remaining. They go over the top to Diaw. Another beautiful pass from Ginobili.
That circumstances have been ignored in the history of the game.
I agree with
It's
that.
part of the game.
Chalmers tries a three. That's good. Mario Chalmers with his first field goal and his first point. Parker, Leonard, three-pointer, puts it in. Duncan hands to Ginobili. Inside Duncan, out to Parker for three. Bang! Right now, the Spurs fans celebrating on the verge of a Game 1 victory. Parker puts it in.
I think you can win a finals game turning the ball over 23 times for 28 Miami points.
Leonard puts the exclamation point on it. They're shooting 59% from the field. That's their 13th three-pointer. And Ray Allen will just dribble it out. The San Antonio Spurs take Game 1 of the 2014 NBA Finals.